5 people now face felony charges for cockfighting, but deputies say more arrests could be on the way.
This comes after the sheriff's office received an anonymous tip over the weekend. Mackenzie Roberts is back from the scene in Lenoir County and is live now with those details. Mackenzie.
David Lynette, detectives say they don't see much cockfighting activity, but it is a felony even just to attend a fight. And while 3 or 4 of the vehicles that were left behind during the raid still haven't been claimed, deputies say their first priority is to relocate the birds before they start to actively look for the other participants and spectators.
Volunteers from a nonprofit organization near Charlotte called Carolina Waterfowl Rescue worked with animal control officials and detectives with the Lenoir County Sheriff's Office Tuesday to inspect and photograph the more than 100 roosters and hens at 3303 Wheat Swamp Road.
It's just a filthy condition for an animal to live in. Plus, they're obviously raised for fighting, which is not healthy for anyone. And it's overpopulated. Grossly overpopulated.
Volunteer Greg Edge says trash and empty bottles litter the area behind the home where many of the birds were kept before deputies secured a search warrant Sunday. Detective Alan Seymour says more than 20 people ran into the woods when deputies arrived on scene, leaving behind cars, somewhere between 125 and 150 chickens, and cockfighting paraphernalia.
The razor blades that they attach to their legs, string or twine used to attach to their legs, some scales for weighing the birds, an actual scoreboard that was nailed to the tree to keep track of which birds were winning, needles for injecting steroids or antibiotics into the birds.
Since Sunday, property owner Juan Cortez has been charged with 1 count of felony cockfighting, in addition to Cruz Gomez, Sergio Alberto Gutierrez, Servando Perez, and Victor Guadarrama. All 5 men have since bonded out. Cortez's daughter-in-law, Mimi Facio Bravo, says she wasn't home at the time of the raid, but she believes Cortez is being unfairly accused.
A lot of people are going to see him different or going to think that he was a, animal abuser when he really wasn't.
She believes Cortez was holding an auction to sell the birds, not a cockfight, and that he had no intention of using razors to harm the animals. Despite this, detectives say nearly 100 of those roosters did belong to Cortez. He has since signed a release form to voluntarily relinquish the birds to that rescue organization. Lynette.
All right, Mackenzie, thanks. Greg Edge says the birds will receive medical attention as needed, and then they will go to various sanctuaries across the state, including ones in Wilmington and Raleigh.